I hope you're all doing well. Today we are continuing learning all about amazing people in the Bible, and we are going to learn about an amazing lady called Esther. And Esther was a queen, so I am going to go ahead and we're going to read the story together. The brave queen. Esther was an Israelite. We know, don't we, that Israelites are people who love God, and they, in the Old Testament, in the Bible, they loved God, and sometimes people didn't agree with them, but they loved God anyway, and Esther was one of those people. Esther was an Israelite, and she was very beautiful. Since she was so beautiful, a king chose her to be his queen. Oh my goodness, she became a queen. You've got to have a crown like this guy. Esther was raised by her cousin. Esther and her cousin loved God very much. Haman was one of the king's helpers, but he wanted everyone to bow down to him. But Esther's cousin would only bow down to God. Haman decided that he was going to destroy the Israelites. Oh no, poor Esther and her cousin, what are they going to do? Esther was scared, but she had to do something. She was in danger, and so were all the Israelites. She prayed to God to help her come up with a plan. That's good, isn't it? When we're in trouble, it's good to pray to God, isn't it? At dinner, Esther asked the king, "Why does Haman want to get rid of all the Israelites? I am an Israelite. Haman's trying to get rid of me." The king said, "No, take Haman away." He told his guards, "Take Haman away." He told Queen Esther, "I will keep you and all the Israelites safe." God had used Esther to keep his people safe. What a good story. We are going to go straight into our 3 key points. So point number 1 is that Queen Esther had to hide her faith a little bit. She told people that she loved God, but she did it in a little bit secret. Only really the king and a few special friends knew. But she still listened to God, and she still did everything that he told her to. And when she was scared, when she was in trouble, she chose to pray to God and to ask him for help. Point number 2 is that Esther was really scared when she heard about Haman's plans. That was not only her life was at risk, but her cousin and all her friends, her family, they were all at risk just because they loved God. But Esther chose to be brave, and she chose to fight against it. She chose to make a plan. She prayed to God and she said, "What can I do? I need to do something to help myself and help my people." And she was so brave in that moment. And that leads straight on to point number 3, which is all about Esther being brave yet again. She went and she said to the king, "Hi, I'm an Israelite too. If Haman gets rid of the Israelites, then he's going to get rid of me." And that was such a brave thing. She might have been really scared in that moment. It wasn't really the custom, it wasn't really the thing that you do to go and say to the king, "Hello, excuse me, I don't like this." But she did it anyway. She chose to be brave, and she chose to trust in God. And that's such a good example for us in our lives, that we can be brave, we can step out believing that God has got us and that he is going to just look after us and keep us safe. I'm going to hand straight on over to Fifi, Ori and Angie, and they are going to show us how we can make beautiful crowns just like Esther.
Hi! Hey Adventure Kids, this is Fifi, Angie and Dora, and today we're going to be showing you how to make these lovely crowns that Angie and Dora have on their heads. We've learnt about Esther, that she was very brave, and because of her faith she was able to save her people from destruction. So we're hoping that this crown will remind you that you can also be brave. So we'll tell you what you need. You need some paper, some coloured paper, or if you've got white paper, you can also paint it. What we're going to be using today is just some plain coloured wrapping paper. You can use tissue paper or any kind of paper that can go around your head. You can also use this stencil or template that you can get from the internet to help you cut the shape. We're not using that today because we're just going to use our free hand. What else do you think we need, girls?
Pair of scissors.
Yes, we do need a pair of scissors to help us cut. Or what else do you think we would need?
Tape.
Yes, you might need some tape to help you tape your crown, or you can use some glue if you don't have tape. And lastly, what else do you think is that final touch for our crown.
Decorations.
Some decorations, yes. We're using some stick-on gems for our crown today, and yeah, let's get going. So I've already got a strip of paper that Angie would also be making here, and I'm going to cut another one for myself. Okay, so I'm going to cut some paper. You've got to be very careful when using a pair of scissors because
Scissors are dangerous.
yeah, scissors can be dangerous because they're sharp. Right. Okay, so what I need to do next is I'll just have a look and see if this goes round my head. Let's see where I need to glue. Okay, yes, it does go around my head. That's fine. So I'll just fold this into two, like this. And again, and what I'm going to do, just look at this carefully. What I'm going to do is, do you want to fold that, baby? Okay, so fold this into two like this. There, and then we can start cutting our shapes. So you cut, let's see, so that way. Okay, so you can cut your triangles there. Okay, so look at this. You can ask a grown-up to help you. What I'm going to do is I'll just cut this. Correct? I'm going to cut this. What I'm cutting is tiny triangles like this. So I'll go again and cut that way and cut that way and again. How are you doing, Angie?
I'm really good. I'm just cutting the triangle.
Good.
Right, so cut it that way and that way. Cut into like a crown. Yeah. And finally, that way.
Very good. So we just need to take off this. Do you want to take that off, baby? Let's take off those triangles.
Looking good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull that out.
Okay. So if we open this up, it's starting to look like a crown. Okay. So what I need to do now is to, what do you think we should do next? Decorate.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take some. Alright, do you want to help me with the decoration?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just only going to decorate the center because we're going to wrap it round our head. So if we want to move the decoration towards the center, that way, and stick that on. Again, like I said, you can use coloring pencils or paint, but just make sure not to use too much paint so your paper doesn't get soggy. So you can put some glitter.
Wrap it around this way. Put some glitter around. Which one should we pick next? Should we pick the... Oh, I love that one. It's the long heart. I love that one. Next one. Yeah, keep it really good. Oh, I love that. There's the pattern. Did you want to just keep it in the center? Yeah, keep it round here in the center. Okay.
This is how it's looking now. It's looking really pretty. So what I just need to do now is to fit it round my head. Fit it round my head. And just mark where I think I need to glue. Again, you can ask a grown-up to help you. So I can mark that. I can see that I need to glue somewhere here. And here I can use a tape or I can use some glue. So I'm going to use some glue to just glue it along. Glue on both sides to make sure it's secure. And I'll just stick that on. Make sure it's glued properly. And I'll pop this on my head. so you can see how it looks. And there we are. We've got a crown. We've got matching crowns now, girls. Yes, so that's it. That's how you make a crown. We hope that you enjoyed this and you'll be able to make lots of crowns. You can make different colors, and be reminded that you can be brave. Hope to see you next time. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Those crowns were so cool. I am definitely going to go ahead and make one straight after this. They are so cool. Right, we are nearly done, but we are going to finish off with a prayer. So maybe you want to bow your heads, close your eyes. Dear God, thank you so much for what Esther did for your people. Thank you that she was brave and that she trusted in you. Help us when we're scared to be like Esther, and to be brave and to trust in who you are and what you've said. Thank you that you love us. Thank you that you care for us. Amen. Amen. Well, Adventure Kids, I hope you have had a great morning, and I cannot wait to see you all soon. Have a lovely week, and I will see you next week. Bye.